After a fierce battle, several soldiers were cleaning up the battlefield. When inspecting a destroyed tank, they noticed a soldier inside whose entire body was charred. "My God, this man is still alive," a nearby soldier shouted. They immediately rushed him to the field hospital, but all the doctor could do was administer a shot of morphine to prevent him from dying in agony. However, the soldier didn't die, he miraculously survived. 3 weeks later, when the doctor removed his bandages, he had completely healed with new flesh grown. Due to the violent explosion, he had lost his memory and could only remember that he was a tank operator named Ivan. Given such trauma, standard procedure would have been to discharge him and send him home, but the front lines were desperately short of tank crews, so Ivan once again boarded a train bound for the front. Before boarding, Ivan noticed a train across from him loaded with tank wreckage. He unconsciously walked to the debris and touched it. Ivan seemed to realize something and told the officer that this tank had been destroyed by the White Tige tank. The officer was shocked at these words. "How do you know this?" Ivan replied that the tank's soul had told him. The deputy officer beside them, however, looked grave. He had heard the legend of the White Tige long ago, though he had never seen it. Like a ghost, it could launch attacks appearing and disappearing without warning, then vanish without a trace. To defeat this terrifying specter, the Soviet army developed an extremely powerful T-30 tank with thicker arm and more devastating firepower than other tanks. Ivan was selected as the commander of this tank and assigned a gunner and deloader. Initially, others weren't optimistic about their chances, as the White Tige was too powerful. Before long, the White Tige appeared again, ambushing several tanks. After observation, Ivan determined the White Tige was hiding in the woods, but the officer thought this impossible. The forest had been searched multiple times. Ivan then proposed using an ambush strategy to destroy the White Tige. Use one tank as bait while the T-30 waited for the White Tige to appear. Moments later, a tank entered the battlefield while the T-30 remained concealed in a pit. After lying in wait, the White Tige indeed appeared. It moved slowly through the dense fog like a phantom with mysterious movements. Upon spotting the White Tige, the decoy tank launched the first attack, but all shells missed their mark. The White Tige immediately counterattacked, destroying its opponent with just one shell. At that moment, Ivan drove the T-30 out swiftly and took cover behind the wrecked tank. After discovering the T-30, the White Tige continuously fired at the destroyed tank. Once this obstacle was blown apart, the T-30 would face certain doom. Taking advantage of a pause in the bombardment, the T-30 emerged from the side. But Ivan couldn't find any trace of the White Tige. It had vanished like a ghost. Just as the three were puzzled, the White Tige suddenly appeared behind the T-34. One shell severely damaged the T-34. Though fortunately Ivan and his crew were unharmed, the White Tige disappeared again. Based on the tracks at the scene, the officer judged that the White Tige had likely fallen into a swamp and could no longer fight. But Ivan didn't believe it. He thought the White Tige still existed and would return when everyone let their guard down. Soon after, Ivan came to the tank graveyard. He knelt on the ground as if he were guidance from those abandoned tanks. Ivan then coldly told the officer that the White Tige hadn't sunk into the swamp. The souls of the tanks had told him this, and they all thirsted for revenge against the White Tige. After hearing these words, the officer was filled with doubt. Just then, battle erupted again, and Ivan and his crew returned to the battlefield in their repair T-34. As numerous tanks advanced forward, the White Tige emerged from the thick fog and began firing at the surrounding tanks, never missing a shot. Those who enjoy this film can search for White Tige.